professor in seminary say that when you go and preach somewhere for the first time, you just you preach the solid gospel message, preach the truth, preach the scriptures for all it's worth, leave it all out on the table. And if they don't invite you back, that's okay. You did a good job. And then you guys invited me back. So I talked about the Power Rangers, and I put all kinds of stuff out there on the table last time. And I just thank you for your encouragement last time I was here, and for the opportunity to come back. It's been an honor to know and to work with Joe Giles for years through our cooperative work in the Eastern Baptist Association and the Baptist Convention of Maryland and Delaware. I know that Joe has influence on the General Mission Board of the Baptist Convention, and we've lived through seasons of change and transition and mission refocusing on the mission board up there, and so I'm thankful for him, for his service, and for the love that he has for this church and for your youth. And if I can just take one or 2 points of privilege and say this: what a wonderful thing to have somebody share a testimony of the transformation of their life, and particularly having and featuring young people share with you. Young people, like most pastors, I'm a former youth pastor, and I often felt in that time that the youth are not the future of the church. They are the present of the church, and they deserve to be included. And the vulnerability to share what God is doing in someone's life can speak volumes to somebody who is feeling God doing something in their life, and invite them into that transformation. Last thing I want to say, I notice in your bulletin, it says that you're going to have Chris Buckman here on November 17th. There's my family, like, who I love, and then there's like that group of people outside of your family who are just like your favorite people. Chris Buckman is on that list. She is fantastic, and she's going to come and talk, whatever she's going to come and talk to you guys about. You should go, because Chris is great. I love her. I love Chris. She just brings joy and energy and excitement to everything that she does. If you turn in your Bible to 1 Peter chapter 4, 1 Peter chapter 4, starting in verse 7, I want to talk to you about living with an eternal mindset. I don't know if many of you have heard or noticed, but we've just kind of lived through a cultural moment in the United States called the 2024 presidential election, which, I don't know about you, but man, I have not seen an ad or received a text or got an email, and nobody's asked me for money, nobody's coming to my house, there's no mailers in my mailbox anymore. It's like all the pressure is off. And wow, like it just, this event just invaded our lives for the last 3 years or so. It's just been dominating us. And I highlight and bring that out just to point out that there are some things